Hello, welcome back. I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen, and how are you doing today? I've actually been sick for a few days here. Yeah, crazy. I was so sick I didn't go to church this weekend, which is huge. It takes a lot for me not to go to church. So, yeah, very sick. And of course, I got it from my grandkids, who got it from my son, who got it from his girlfriend, who, But I can't really say that because there's been a lot of people getting sick lately. And actually, it's been a long time since I got sick. I think it's been like a year and a half since I was actually down and out sick. Yeah, it's probably because I stopped taking my Juice Plus this summer. I'm not going to tell you why I stopped taking my Juice Plus because that's none of your business. But I stopped taking it, and I really think that has a lot to do with it because I'm not a very healthy eater all the time, and it's just a great food boost. But yeah, so I've been sick and it hasn't been fun. I got my email out for the month. If you don't subscribe, if you aren't on my email list, go to my website and you go to the bottom and you subscribe. You get one newsletter, one email a month, and it just tells you like what the specials are that month from my website. So, you might have to, pull it from your junk mail if you're looking for it, but it's just one email. I bought some makeup for my daughter's wedding, and I can't tell you how many emails a week I get from this company, right? Just asinine crazy. Seriously. I will not bombard and fill your email up, I promise. But yeah, so I did get that done, which was, on my to-do list, and there's been a few things I've gotten up to do and then nap in between. Yeah, it's been a fun weekend. I think there's healthy habits we have, and when you kind of deviate from them, I've been deviating from my teas, I've been deviating from my Juice Plus, like I said. Yeah, and I know better. It's been the summer, so yeah. But anyway, we'll keep it short and sweet. Today we are doing and starting the fall soaps. Falling for you is what I call it. If you've been on my channel, you've seen a short of the honeycomb and cinnamon. That is a short because guess who forgot to hit the record button? What? I'm so excellent at that. Okay, so we're doing the fall soaps. We're starting with the first one. We've already done honeycomb and cinnamon. I think we're gonna start off with a traditional, but not traditional, pumpkin spice. So 3 things. Be kind, be forgiving, be you, and let's go check out the Falling for You soaps. Number 1. Okay, and to our soap, I am putting pumpkin powder in this, as I'm obviously pointing it out to you. There is pumpkin powder in there with some kaolin clay. And then we add our lye water and go from there. This is a really good camera view, isn't it? Yeah. As I was editing it, I was like, dang, I got it right for once. There's something right. But I really think what it is my stand is actually leaning up against the table. So every time, just like leaning over it. And so, of course, every time I hit the table, it bounces off. Now I got to talk about this fragrance oil for just a little bit. It is from Nurture's Handmade. And when I first got it and I smelled it out of the bottle, I wasn't impressed at all. Not at all. I was really like, ugh. And I was actually going to doctor it up. And I thought, nope, I'm just going to do it as is, right? Because it had really good reviews. As is. And once I did that, once I poured it into the soap, it literally bloomed. It bloomed in the soap. I can't explain it any other way. It was fabulous. Like, as I am making this, I am like, oh, I really do miss pumpkin spice. I really do miss, the fall. I really am looking forward to all this stuff. But really, the pumpkin spice fragrance oil just bloomed in the soap. Now, for my colors, I'm using cocoa powder, which is what that chocolate color is there. Very, very beautiful color when I get to mixing. And then my orange is brambleberry orange with a touch of neon orange. I can't remember what the neon orange is. It's a neon orange color. And so that's what that is. Hoping that some of that will stick in the color or after the fragrance oil, because it's supposed to discolor to tan. Now, tan to me can go to a lighter tan or a darker tan, you know. Maybe they should be more specific on this. I've had tan soaps go pretty dark, and I've had tan soaps go pretty light. So, hoping the neon orange would bring it through. The brown, hoping to give it just a little bit darker kick, and then leaving the rest plain, no titanium dioxide, to see what comes through. Now, I did this just like I did the lemon eucalyptus, right? Okay, it's, I don't know, you could call it a drop swirl, sort of kind of in a way, right down the center of the mold. So no matter where the soap goes, no matter which direction it wants to go, I pour that color straight down the center of the mold to get that real cute, curvy look. You know, a more, you know, instead of pouring it off the side, then you get that side slide. This gives it, you know, both sides. It's like a big smiley face, you know, is what I'm going for. But I just wanted to do that because I couldn't think of anything better to do with pumpkin spice. I mean, I've seen some cute ones on social media. You know, they did the little pumpkins, which I thought about doing, and then I was just like, no, I don't want pumpkin embeds, right? I kind of have been leaning towards more traditional, less flamboyant soaps. Let's say that way, especially for my Christmas line. But that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother 2-3 months away, which is super scary to think about. But yeah, this is what I did. I love that orange color. You know, it even for a regular, if it didn't discolor, it'd be a cool soap, right? But, you know, as a soap maker, you're always leaning towards the, it's probably going to discolor somewhat. It's probably going to do something I don't want it to do. And, well, for me, that's just everyday life. Right? Yep. But then just put it on the top, and it was still super fluid. I watch all these soapers on Facebook, and their soap is so thick. And I'm like, why is it so thick? How come mine don't get thick when I want it to be thick? Because I err on the side of I don't want it so thick I can't do anything with it. Yeah. So I just gave it a quick swirl and popped it in the oven. I guess that's what C-pop means, cold process, oven process, right? So there's the top. You can see it got a little darker. Nice, solid, glossy bar. Kudos for this. And to cutting it. Yep. Yeah, so being sick sucked. We'll just say that. Being sick sucked. I mean, I did get some stuff done I needed to do because I was sitting on my butt and that's all I could do. But I didn't get to watch TV. I wanted to watch a TV series on Netflix, which I have not started, and I've been told it's a really good series, and I just haven't gotten there yet. Because, I had company all week, so, you know, I had that too. So that makes a difference too, you know, when they're hogging the TV. Here's my grandkids. Yeah. And they're the little germ peddlers that got me sick, and I totally blame them. I don't care. They were hacking in my house days before I was sick. I had allergies. Like, I'd get up in the morning, you know, and you sneeze your brains out, you know, just to get it out of your system. And then I'd be fine until I went to the garden, and if I really got into something, well then, yeah. But as you can see, okay, it's not quite smiley faces. It wasn't, but it's still that cute little U, you know, shape. I think if it was thicker, it would turn out with more like the lemon eucalyptus. But anyway, here are the fragrance notes to this bar. It's really, really different, but really, really good. Here are the bars after I just cut them, and here they are when they are totally cured. So not much of an orange, but a little bit of an orange. And as always, I hope you had a good time. Thank you for dropping by. I will see you next time when I'm not sick. God bless.